The bush is officially back. I'm Kelly McCarran and welcome to The Formula. Today we are talking about after decades of oppressing our pubic hair from growing into the wild, glorious beast that it can, it is officially back. And who better to talk about such a topic with me than someone who loves to talk about things that other people might say are a little bit personal. I say just fun conversation, than Abbie Chatfield. Welcome, Abbie.
Thank you. Excited to be here.
Welcome, Abbie. First things first, you are rolling in hot from the arias.
Yes. Or like lukewarm. Because I didn't, kind of cool. Rolling cool. Everyone thinks that I'm some like party animal, but I was at home at 9 o'clock last night sketching.
I actually said that to our producer.
Yeah.
Because to be honest, they were like, maybe she won't, like she'll cancel or reschedule. But
no, if I have work, I come.
But
babe.
But I said, I was like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's the loudest ones or the ones that present that are actually the ones that go home and go to bed because we're very tired.
I haven't been out past midnight in maybe like 2 or 3 years. Like I don't do that.
I did it on Tuesday night, and
really?
Still regretting it a little bit.
Yeah, actually, no, I did it in Berlin. I shouldn't lie. I had my first all nighter ever in Berlin.
Did you get into one of those crazy?
No, we just were hanging out with Adam and his producer. It wasn't.
Okay.
It
Still
was
fun.
It was really fun. But that's why I think I liked it, because it was us having drinks and just like we were at like this like bar / it had like 5 clubs in it, but there's also like bar tables on the water. So it was kind of like you had the, you could be in and out.
Yes.
It's the overstimulation. So yeah, I don't go out. Everyone thinks that I'm crazy. But I don't drink when I work. I don't really drink really ever. Like I have very strict rules about myself because I don't want
Good, you're a professional.
Yeah, so I would never bail on you. No,
well, we love
I
that.
would never. Oh my God, if I had to cancel something because I was hungover, I actually think that I would have a nervous breakdown. I would feel so guilty.
Okay, so you and I'm the exact same, but you and I are quite rare breeds in this industry.
Yeah, and it's because when I first started, my makeup artist said to me, she said, if you do get a career in this industry, I don't want you to ever drink when you're feeling nervous or before you perform, because that's how I've seen too many people get ruined by doing that. So I was 23 and I wasn't really drinking anyway, but very easily you could go down that road. But I had like this angel, Helen Dowsley, who just always was like, don't do it.
Like a second mum.
Yeah. And she's right, because she's like, it's not going to make you perform better. And then if you screw up, you're going to blame you being tipsy or whatever.
It's not an excuse.
It's not an excuse. It's actually worse because it is you still.
You still chose to do it.
Yeah. And people need that whatever. But I have made a very conscious effort to not need that ever. I think I had on my last New Zealand show, I had 2 glasses of wine and I was like, guys, I'm off my head. Like I was like, because throughout the show I was really sick.
It's adrenaline and it makes you feel drunk anyway.
Yeah. And I had like the start of laryngitis or something.
Ooh.
And I was just thirsty. But
Yeah.
then it was a 2.5 hour show, and an hour in I was like,
Holy
Aotearoa, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm feeling crazy.
This is the
That's
first time
how
I've
much of
ever
a
done
lightweight
this.
I am. Yeah.
Arias. So
Sorry.
Cold arias, rolling in
Cold. Yeah.
from the
feeling good.
arias. But your makeup, like this is a beauty podcast. Can we talk about it?
Oh my God. Makeup artist, Jan.
Had he done your makeup before? He's
never, but he does one of my best friends, Mitch Greer, all the time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mitch Greer, unfortunately, I'm stealing her makeup artist.
Fair.
Insane. We had the best time. And then my hair was by Liz Chu, and that was amazing as well. So
Everything just worked.
yeah, and it was really easy to get ready. And I didn't even think of the colors. I didn't even really give Jan a brief. I was just like, here's what I'm wearing. And then I just didn't look at the camera. I didn't look at the mirror or in the camera until we were done. And I was like, perfect, no changes.
Because I'm not sure, have you done something like that before where it was a really black, tight-lined, smoky, but quite sleek?
Yeah.
Oh, it was gorgeous.
Helen Dowsley's done it a lot on me. My first Logie, she did it, and I was really, really scared because I was like blonde then, and I was like, oh, my first Logie.
You're blonde.
Yeah, I was blonde, but like never again.
Yeah, you're a brunette.
I know. I was a
You're a
blonde for
hot
years.
brunette.
Thank you. But yeah, I've done it a few times. I've been doing it myself a lot, but yeah, I haven't gone to an event in ages, so I haven't had my makeup done in forever.
Yeah, and
know?
sometimes it's give or
different.
take with people doing your makeup. Sometimes people do my makeup and I'm like, oh, that looks awful.
Yeah.
I would have done a much better job. I got married and did my own makeup.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you had to fix it, or because
No,
you just
because
didn't
I
trust
was
anyone?
not one of those TikTok drama girls that wash it off.
Oh my God.
No.
Well, would I be okay? I think it'd be okay though. Like if you just told the makeup artist and you were honest and you
Just
were like,
say,
I don't like
love it. No,
Yeah.
it was just I didn't trust anyone else to do my face, and I wanted to
Yeah.
be by myself, not even around friends when I was sort of gearing up for that.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why I do mine for, it's not the same thing, but for my live shows, I do my own makeup.
No.
because-
That's the You need to be by yourself before you're so overstimulated and need to perform for people.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah.
Okay, well, moving on from makeup then, the bush.
Straight down to the bush.
Straight down to the puss.
Yeah.
It's back.
The bush is back. Well, the bush should have never left, but the bush is back.
As someone who's never had laser, who hates waxing, who doesn't like, I know I'm a rare breed.
Wow.
I know, I'm so retro.
It's like finding one of those fossils from
I am
like
a
the Stone
fossil.
Age, you know what I mean? But not in an old way, but
in
the rarity. You go, oh
the
my God, it's
rarity.
like the swamp man body that they found. You know, I go, no laser, no waxing.
Like I trim. But I trim and then I will shave the sides if I please. But I'm not fussed. It is a pet that I like to pat because it's so soft. If I shave it all the time, it's not. It's spiky.
It's awful. It's awful. You have made the right decision.
Thank you. Waxing is awful because it is torturous.
Yep.
A laser, I just was never interested. Too much. I can't commit to going to the doctor, let alone in a laser appointment every week. I could easily, in a week, because I'm that hairy, grow a proper 70s bush if I wanted.
That's so beautiful.
Quite a feat, really.
I'd love that so much. That's gorgeous.
Me too, really.
Yeah.
So I don't think it was ever out.
No, I don't think it was ever out. I mean, yeah, I think I've never really been. Or maybe when I was really young, I was like when I was like 20, I was pedantic about like having no hair. And then as I got older, I just kind of realized that it doesn't matter. And the shame around body hair is just so ridiculous for women.
Isn't it?
It's what a waste of time and money and the pink tax of it all. I'm kind of like, God, why would I spend hours of pain and like you're saying, the appointments, going to the doctor, all the money just
because
for the male gaze?
Men think it looks better.
Yeah, and it's even some men.
Some men, yeah.
But actually most men that I've encountered love a bush.
Well, also to me,
bush.
I'm just like, you can think whatever
Doesn't matter.
you want. I don't give it. If you
No.
want this puss, you deal with it in all of its glory.
This is the package,
Exactly,
you know.
the
It's got a
package of the
lovely
puss.
little toupee on top of it. You love it. It's gorgeous.
It's
got
a little
wig.
pet that you could pat.
It's gorgeous.
Cushion for
But-
the pushing,
yes,
as they say.
And that's the true cushion for the pushing.
It
actually.
truly
It
is.
But I've done laser a bit, but on and off because the repetitive treatments very hard to keep
commit
a handle.
to. Yeah.
So I've done it a bit. So my bush used to be, if we go in detail, bush details.
Please share the bush.
Yeah. Because I have really curly hair. It used to be really curly and coarse. And the laser hasn't stopped. I'm quite hairy as well. I have this weird thing on my legs where my hair comes up like this in a pattern. Do you have that? Or are you just full
It's
equal
dark.
hair?
No. So my hair grows dark till my knees.
Yes.
And then it's just baby blonde fine hair.
Yes,
It's
fuzz.
weird.
And then like on my like bum, then we've got like hair, like black hair.
I don't get that, but on the back of my legs sometimes it's
Yes.
like a fun game. I can pluck
One
black
long one.
hairs. Every now and then, random ones.
Yeah, and you go, how long you been there for? Because you're about
Yeah.
7 centimeters long.
Because
What's wrong
someone
with
was
that?
surely walking behind me going,
Yeah.
hair on that girl's leg? Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Trevor.
Yeah.
He comes and visits sometimes.
Little Trev.
Little Trevor.
But so I thankfully am still able to grow a bush back.
Did you was that part of your campaign with
Billy, well, I was already trying to do it, so it kind of coincided perfectly. I already kind of wasn't really doing laser or shaving. I mainly stopped doing laser because a friend of mine, because I live at the beach, and a friend of mine went and got her legs lasered one time. And you know how you're not meant to be in the sun for 2 weeks before and after? That's impossible when you live at the beach in summer. So her whole legs were blistered and bubbled. And it was her fault. Like it wasn't anything that the people did wrong. Because she was like, no, my bad. She's like, I shouldn't have done that. But
she tries to sue them. They were like, I can see on your Instagram you were in the sun.
Yeah. All day, every day, the slab at Bondi. But the point is I was shit scared by that, you know? So then I stopped doing it because I was too scared about being in the sun too much. And then I realized it's actually much more physically comfortable having the bush as well.
Oh, it's so comfortable.
It's great.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm not rocking, although if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine as well. But I think that's the whole point of this campaign though, right? That you do what feels comfortable to you and there's no shame in any decision.
Yeah. It's very much here if you need. Billy, it's so good because they were actually the first company to do an ad with showing actual hair being shaved on legs.
Not
in the
The
US.
weird little.
Not the weird like Barbie leg plastic.
Yeah.
And they're amazing razors. So I do use them when I'm doing little trimming, a little touching up, or when I shave my legs. They're such a great company to do this campaign with because they genuinely mean it. Like they've been doing this a lot of, I think we know a lot about.
Lip service,
Yes,
virtue
yeah.
signaling.
Yeah, the
that's like-
virtue signaling of it all. I guess pink washing, is that what, or is that the queer? Pink dollar's the queer thing. But same thing, green washing, pink washing, let's say lip washing. I don't
Lip
know.
washing,
I don't
literally.
know.
Oh, lip
But so
trimming.
yeah, lip trimming.
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
No, that sounds
But you
like
get
it's
what
an
I'm
ad
saying.
for vulva surgery. where
Yeah,
they
which we don't want. Which we
Don't
don't
want
want
that.
that. Love your labia how it is.
It might
but
change as you get older.
yeah. And that's okay.
It is okay.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
I was also
And
saying as I've gotten older, I'm like, I feel like I didn't have hair on the inside, but now it's like a little old man's like, hello.
Yes,
out of
I've
the
always had
lips.
hair on the inside.
Okay, that's a new thing for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Mine are like bleached blonde on the inside.
Yeah, but still curly and like.
yeah.
So if I trim the rest of it, then it's just like poof.
Yeah, that's quite cute.
It is. He's
like
a little
mullet almost. Like a
just
little.
an old man's wispy chin hairs, I think.
That's
though.
beautiful.
It's-
I love that. I love it.
Like
But so Billy they were the first brand to do an ad like that wasn't just the plastic leg. And I wanted to do that a few years ago. A razor brand wanted to do an ad with me, and I was like, I only do it if you show shaving leg hair because it's a bit weird the way it's kind of patronizing and condescending the way that razor brands have you already having a clean
really,
leg.
like why would you? What a waste of time.
What a waste of time.
It's like
And-
ironing a pressed shirt.
yeah,
Why would you?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And also like I think this would be showing off the use of your product because it would be useful to show that your product shaves the hair. Like
If you are selling a vacuum cleaner, you are not sucking up nothing on the carpet. They
No.
spill things on the
Spaghetti
carpet.
sauce.
Exactly.
they do dog hair.
Give
they
me
do
a
kids glue.
hairy leg.
Give
if you
me a
want to
hairy leg.
show your product in like how good it is.
Exactly. So Billy did that years before I didn't even think it was a first time. Like I thought people were just doing that.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think that was controversial, but apparently it was too controversial and that deal kind of went away. I don't know if it was because of that. I think it was because it seemed to be everything was going well until I said, well, I won't do it without the leg hair. And that was
Heaven
crazy.
forbid.
Yeah. So when Billy came along, I was like, thank you. You get it. You get the
Yes.
bush and you're promoting the bush. And my journey to bushdom is well on its way.
Excellent.
Just so you're aware.
Can't
now
wait
I
to
need to
see
get
it
some
down in
trimming.
Bondi. Just
Yeah.
just on the sides. Nice.
Sides is nice. And then, but I'm trying to really embrace the bush. But most of my friends are bush lady, not
I
bush
love
pigs.
that. I
Most
feel
of my
like
friends are bush pigs.
I'm the
Yeah.
only bushy girl in my girl group.
Really?
Yes. Some people have sprouts and that sort of
Yeah.
thing, but I just feel like our generation went through the laser phase.
Yeah.
And once you've lasered everything over a
It's
long period
done.
of time, it's done.
Yeah.
Which would be quite hard if they then want to grow it back for fun.
Yeah, and to enjoy it. Because also I think I have a bigger orgasm when I have a bush.
How?
I think there's more friction when it's quite long. There's more
so it's
friction.
adding that little bit of a
texture.
well, that's a
You
way
know?
to sell it.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I have an easier orgasm when I have a bush.
I think that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, thank
more,
you.
More
Women
something
in STEM.
there.
Yeah. And then when Adam has, obviously he doesn't shave. We've seen him, so it's a lovely combination.
Yes, just
Some
two
layers.
hairy bushes making magic.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We love that.
Yeah.
Do you think, though, that this is signifying a big power shift in the beauty industry? Or do you think it's just like for them, it's a sleigh, but the rest of the companies, it's kind of just still
You mean a power shift in terms of
like women just and men just claiming something back and going, you know what, I'm only going to do this.
Yeah,
Even though it's a patriarchal beauty standard to be hairless and clean.
yeah.
Do you think that it's that we are claiming that back, or do you think that it's laziness, or
I think it's a combination of a few things. I
Mm.
think it is mainly a power shift and a sense. Maybe it's not a sense that specifically we should have bushes or, that, we're going to screw the man and we're going to go against the male gaze. I'm sure that's some people's motivation, but I think as a whole, beauty in general has been going more and more towards do whatever you like and what's best for you. I think with TikTok and with algorithms, I think people are going further and further down what they like. And it can be a bad thing when it comes to like politics and stuff, but it can be a really great thing when it comes to things like beauty and style
Mm.
because you feel more empowered to do what you want. So if you're interested in having a bush or if you're interested in having, I don't know, bleached brows and being like, I don't know, a goth girly or whatever your aesthetic is, you're encouraged to do that more because there are more people you can find
That
online to
look
inspire you.
exactly, and that it's not this one ideal
Yes.
that everyone's sort of striving to be.
Yeah, and I think that still exists for
Of
sure.
course.
But even in things like hair texture, like when I was growing up, it was like you had to have dead straight hair or like otherwise you were like, I was called Hermione and whatever. And the women of color got that a million times more. That's
Mm.
a racial issue as well. But I think and I hope that we're moving towards more like be the most you
Just
can be. As cliche and silly as that sounds, that is really empowering because what we've been told is to force our bodies and ourselves to be anything but what we are. So I think just the message of a neutral messaging, like what Billy's doing and like a lot
mm.
of makeup brands are doing and
That you can, if you
podcasts
want to
like this.
wear makeup, that's great. Wear
Yeah.
makeup, but you don't have to then fit in a certain box and you don't have to look like that all the time. You don't have to do anything. I actually saw a really interesting TikTok. I've seen a few of these sorts, and it's such a strong message that makes me think, as someone that's had injectables and my tits done and that sort of thing,
Mhm.
like if you watch a movie from the 90s,
Uh,
everyone looks so different.
yeah, yeah.
Everyone, different teeth, different lips, different body shapes, different, actually probably a lot of like still huge skinny vibes back then,
Yeah,
same as,
yeah.
but still different. Like some people were more flat chested, some people had bigger boobies, whatever, and their faces all moved. Everyone did. And it's, at the moment, you look in some different areas and every single person looks exactly the same. So I
Yeah.
see this as more of a, I don't think we're ever unfortunately going to get back to that time where you did look around and everyone
No.
looked so different, but it's more that you do sort of think, okay, no, this is what I look like. I'm going to do what I want, but I'm not going to be changing myself because of what other people think.
Yes, yeah, and I think that thing with watching older movies, it is really
It's jarring.
jarring. Yeah, it's really jarring. And you kind of because Adam and I go and watch vintage movies at this place that does reruns of like vintage films. I just do it all the time. So we'll just choose a random night and just go, oh, we'll see whatever's on.
Mm.
And yeah, I have a reaction every time. It's funny because the men all look they all look the same. The men still in the newer movies or the older movies, or even when you see the previews of the new movies before you see the old movie, you go, well, the men are all moving the same way and serve the same kind of beauty ideal most of the time. But the women, you can see through generations the extreme changing of goalposts. And now it's weird. I think in them getting so thin, it's now gotten really expansive. Again, maybe I'm being optimistic, and I think as well because I a few years ago made a really conscious effort to like clean out my following and for you page and not subscribe to any toxic messaging from people either that were doing fitness things purely to have a certain body rather than fitness because this is a good thing to strengthen your core or whatever,
Mm.
or beauty creators that were maybe a little bit self-hating because that self-hate can rub off on you, like if you're
Yeah.
posting, they weren't doing anything wrong, but
But
when
you can absorb it and start to not
yeah,
think like that, but it's about energy, really.
yeah,
What sort of
like
energy are you, if you open your phone up,
yeah.
what are you absorbing and how is that like influencing you?
Yeah, and I think that when people are sitting there going, I hate my bags under my eyes or whatever," then you go, "Oh, do I have
Mm.
that?" Or, "Oh, I hate the way that I have wrinkles on my forehead," or, I have a really bad 11 lines here." Language like that, similar to how I don't like that language around food. It just is not good for the psyche. I've got a really deviated septum. The doctor was like, "Did you break your nose when you were little? Because it's like dunk dunk inside, and also the cartilage." And I've been umming and ahhing about whether I get a full nose job or I get just the insides done forever. Because I'm like, I want to get this cosmetically fixed because my right nostril is really, really in because of this. I think what happened was I was on a swing one time when I was like 4 years old and I whacked my face on the pavement.
Mm.
So I think when it was forming, it just kind of went like this. So it's quite severe and I can't really breathe through my right nostril. And I think it's also bad for my voice and everything for the podcast. But I don't want to get a nose job because I'm so scared of not looking like myself. Because I see so many people who don't look like themselves.
Mm.
And that's fine. But I do think that it's worth thinking about if you're getting that work done. I don't think it's that you're a bad person at all. Like I've had it done. I just think
We need to think about things, but then at the same time, not overthink some things to the extent where we're questioning every single,
Yeah.
should I put mascara on today?
Yes.
What does it say about
Why
me?
do I want a rouge?
And
Yeah.
sometimes we argue against ourselves.
It is interesting because then you do I know I want to be a good feminist. I don't want to contribute to, patriarchal beauty standards. But it's very easy and accessible to get all these things. So I don't know, the bush is a nice little
Nod.
yeah, a nice little maybe even like a toes dipping in
Yeah.
this is
Because
actually
it
all
really
ridiculous.
pisses people off, which is funny.
They lose their
Why
minds.
do you care if someone
I-
has hair?
Why do you care if I have a bush? Why do you care if the absence of an action is so offensive to them? It's like, what do you, and you're trolling someone. You're getting like shocked and horrified that someone has pubes as was naturally intended. I
Like,
don't
I'm
know.
sure that they do. They just might do something about it, which is their choice. But that's a very strange thing to have opinions about, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's just a whole lot of self-hatred, really.
Yeah.
The projection, yeah.
And it does come back to those feelings of cleanliness, which
yeah.
we sort of were. I don't know where it started. Was it the porn industry? Was it?
I think it's maybe just the association of female genitals being quote unquote dirty, maybe because of periods. Maybe it's people do think of vaginas as dirty inherently, which they are not. They're actually the only self-cleaning organ, okay? Okay, they're actually very clean. But this whole idea that women are dirty, therefore vaginas are dirty, therefore the natural state is dirty, maybe it's just like a flow and effect of thousands of years of patriarchy. I don't know.
It's strange though.
Yeah, it is strange. It's very
And constantly
I even
having
see,
to teach people such simple things like that.
yeah, it feels very backwards
Mm.
because I even see those ads on, and they're funny. Like I see these ads of like waxers in America, like dropping an actual cookie on the floor in a pile of hair. And I go, would you eat this cookie? No. If not, come into me for the best bikini wax of your life, right? Like it's like a silly ad.
Yeah.
I go, that's funny and that's silly and like it's not like horribly offensive. But I do
But it's
think that's not the same thing, is it? Because it's
No.
actually not eating a cookie and swallowing hair. It's actually hair that's attached to my skin via a follicle.
but you're
And
also not like
that's
depend. Okay, I'm not
it's-
going to
it's
get
very
graphic, but you're
different.
not eating the hair.
No, you're not chewing it and getting it in your teeth. Yeah, yeah.
Which no one would want to do that.
Yeah, no one would want to do that. And also men don't have the same messaging of like dropping a hot dog in a pile of hair,
Hair,
and then going, oh, would
exactly.
you want to suck this?
No,
Like,
no.
no. So this idea that hair is dirty, even though hair prevents infection, dirt from coming in, bacteria from coming
It's-
in.
The reason it's there is to protect us.
There for a reason. Yeah. It's actually a useful thing. And even with like vaginal washes.
Oh, the washes.
And stuff, I go, and people really like, when my friends from high school used to talk about it, I'm like, guys, it's really bad for you. And they would kind of shame me for not using those things in a subtle way, not going, ha ha ha,
But
they're my
more
friends.
like they go, oh,
I'll be- yeah.
you don't wash your
Oh, what?
vagina
You need to
like with
no, you
soap?
should watch it.
You're
You
not
should watch
using
it.
one of those soaps?
Yeah, or it's like, that's why you're getting UTIs. It's like, actually, I'm getting UTIs because I have pelvic floor dysfunction, queen. But, well, looking back now, I go, that's why. But that wasn't because I wasn't using a cleaning product to scrub
They're probably
out my
getting
self-cleaning
thrush.
organ. Yeah.
Because
And we're
they're
not realizing-
over cleaning it.
Yeah. So it's very funny the way that we inherently see female genitalia or anything surrounding as inherently dirty.
Whereas men have never had that.
No. Just even
And,
though
like, It's there's like
we've all smelt one or two that needed a bit of a sexy, let's get in the shower for a sexy shower.
Please.
Let's do a sexy wash of your balls.
when I was single, I never ever had a man come over and did not get straight into the shower just because
Really?
it was just, I'm a bit of a germ person as well, but I was always like, it's just not something I ever want to have to deal with. So let's just shower straight away.
Let's just get it over
No
and
one
done
wants
with.
disco. Do you call Fanny?
No,
So
well,
let's just get straight in.
Some people do.
They
like
do,
Adam,
but that's
it's not normal.
hot though that he is into it.
So hot, but he's into everything me.
He's he's one of those blokes that, you know, in Orange is the New Black, where they were selling the undies, but they were like, do the most disgusting stuff in it.
Yeah, he takes my undies on tour
for weeks on end and then sell it to the people.
That's what he asks me to wear undies for as long as I can. Then he takes it on tour.
It lasts longer for him.
Yeah, he loves it.
Yeah, if it was just a day, it wouldn't last.
Him. Wow,
Bless
I'm so
him.
loved.
So loved.
Love it.
What about the Skims? You know how they did the
everyone was like, you'll love this. I was like, why would I love someone who has lasered their entire body profiting off other women who have lased their entire body and succumb to beauty pressures? Why would I love then profiting even more by making the bush a fashion item? I get that it's
did you see that they've got their recent reports came out about the working climate and it scored lower. This is just a bit of a PSA for everyone. It scored lower than Shein and Temu.
Really?
How about that?
Really? That's awful.
Selling fake bushes.
Whoa. See, that's fucked. See, I if someone received that message as, oh, the bush is back in, then I like that message. You know, if there's someone that received, overall, I think it's a bit fucking ridiculous. And I think I saw an interview with Kim Kardashian even saying that they just thought it was funny. It's like, but why is it funny?
It was like $80 or something. Why is that funny? Why are people spending $80 on something that they're actually not going to wear? What are you going to wear your undies over?
It's making fun of pubic hair again, and then trying to make it some avant-garde, crazy, wild thing. It's othering. That's why I didn't like it. It felt like it was pointing at us. Imagine how crazy I'll be if I had a bush. It's like, you naturally, we do have bushes, and it's fine. It's fine that you don't, but it's the additional messaging of this is funny, this is ridiculous, and also I'm going to make money off it after, I've been someone who's been pushing these beauty standards about having no hair, which is also fine, whatever.
But it was a bit weird because I think that some people are trying to position it as liberating. It's absolutely not, though.
No, it's not at all. It's not at all. It's
you're
like
still
girl boss
subscribing
feminism.
into this weird ideal that she's being like, no, but we don't have bushes, but we can wear these funny little things.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You recently took a social media break after lots of trolling.
Yes.
Lots of very traumatizing trolling, including threats that I don't think people ever truly think about what they're writing to people online, that it's an actual person. And I just always think when I see things, you would not say that to my face, or you would not say that to that person's face. You'd not walk up to them in the street. I mean, some psychopaths actually would. Oh my God, I got shoulder charged this morning.
What?
I actually burst out laughing though because it was so surprising.
Like
I was walking along and I was holding my coffee.
Yeah, loving it. Going.
I was literally just like,
yeah.
And then this chick proper, not just accidentally bumped into me, shoulder charged me.
Whoa.
And so bad that my coffee went and I just spun around. Everyone's going, oh my God, are you okay? But my reaction was just to burst out laughing.
Yeah.
So I was like,
wild.
What? Did that actually just happen?
Gnarly. That's crazy.
Most people, though, don't ever attack people in real life.
Yeah.
So I just think that the parasocial relationship, that some people think that it's okay to write different things.
Yeah, it's weird. It's really, really weird, and really what a strange way to spend your time.
Well, I also we had Indy Clinton in here a couple of months ago, and it was after she went through that whole like PI, and she and I were having a bit of a laugh because I was like, you don't imagine if you found out your friend was a troll.
That's what I say.
Like you would,
I would have
you're not fri-
intervention. You'd
Well, I wouldn't be friends. That's
well,
weird.
if one of my friends, if I found out one of my friends was a troll, I would genuinely like if it was my best friend, you know, I would genuinely call their parents. I would be
you'd-
like, something's seriously wrong. This
Seriously
person, like,
wrong.
they need some serious help. But there's
But they
thousands
would be so
of them.
embarrassed. People would be so,
So
embarrassed if
embarrassed.
other
These
people around
losers.
them knew
Fucking
what they were
losers.
doing.
Yeah, they're losers. It's
Like
so
imagine
sad.
if you were like, so what do you do in your spare time? I write mean things about
Yeah.
people on the internet.
I sit on this forum called Tattle, and I don't have any friends in real life, but I sit there and I troll through all different influencers in Australia, and I find reasons why they're evil.
Or I comment that girl has back fat that looks like fish gills on Daily
Oh,
Mail. That was
yeah,
a good
yeah.
one. I got one time.
That's fish
it's quite
skills.
creative, I thought.
That's see, sometimes like you kind of go, that's quite good.
Sometimes I have chuckled.
Poetic,
because
almost.
I'm like, at least it was creative.
Yeah, they're really obsessed. I mean, it's funny, like the start of this conversation, they're obsessed with saying that I'm a junkie and that I'm an addict. And it's like, because I have personality, it's really cute because obviously they're so boring that they don't. It's a projection. They're like, and oh yeah, see you're at the front of the heroin clinic. I go, what? Also,
There's a heroin clinic?
Also, if I was on heroin, I'd be much more mellow. Okay, let's get our fucking
Yeah,
drugs
have
right.
they not
right?
seen those
Let's get our
videos on
drugs right.
TikTok of people, the zombies?
Yeah, you know, if I was on fentanyl, I'd be
You'd be in
sleepy.
the-
I wouldn't be posting
sleeping.
every day, okay?
Goodness
How could I do the
me.
podcast? They're getting their drugs wrong. So it's like, it's very, yeah, it's very funny the way that these people, it's just a projection of themselves, but it is scary when it's like threats
Yeah.
with your address, and also when it's constant and it's like anything that is posted of me, these people just like flock to it and then lie about me in the comments, and it's just like, well, you guys are like, your only hobby is hating me, and that's really weird. They make
Scary
accounts
as well,
dedicated to
that-
it. About like I see maybe like 10 a week. Abbie
That's
Chatfield,
so weird.
Abbie Chatfield is a grub. Abbie Chatfield has AIDS. Abbie Chatfield HIV positive.
AIDS?
Abbie Chatfield junkie. Abbie Chatfield, yeah, like these, like this is not uncommon. This is people say to me like, "Don't worry about it." I go, "You have no idea.
Oh, no, you
You
can't
have
say,
no idea."
unless you've been in that position, and even then, you can't say, don't worry about it. But working with Billy, body autonomy, huge
Yes.
part of that. But how do you protect the mental side of yourself, like when it comes to this, with so much toxicity online? Is it taking breaks?
Yeah, I guess it's taking breaks, but it's also reminding myself that, like you were just saying, and Adam always, says, he's like, these people who we don't know anyone that would do anything like this, and there's thousands of these losers.
I won't
And
even write a rude Google review, even after I've had a bad experience.
Never. The only reviews that I write are 5 stars because you're like, oh my God, that was amazing. Like, that was
You want to give them
great.
the props
Yes,
to the
yes.
Not that I actually think that Google reviews are, if you have a bad experience, then that's a fine way to express
totally. I
your
think
anger. But
yeah, it's a difference
I just
between.
mean that it's the fact that you're going online purely to express anger.
Just block me as well. Like
Oh my
people
God.
that had fuck Abbie Chatfield signs at like the March for Australia rally. It's like, I'm not a politician. Like, you can just block me.
No.
Like, why did you boys get arts and crafts together to like you can just block me. Like, I'm not even on TV anymore.
Imagine
like,
having a sign about
just
you
don't listen
at,
to the podcast.
like, did you not go to that rally for your own racist beliefs? Like, wouldn't you have preferred to have a sign about that then?
Yeah, no, but they don't have anything they're really fighting for.
Oh,
But
they just wanted to go.
They just wanted to go to feel included, like they had
Wear
friends.
their little the flag around their necks.
Oh, they're so cute, aren't they? But I also, Adam says to me, he's like, when I get really upset about it, he's like, name one person that matters that thinks negatively of you. I can never think of
No.
anyone. I can never think of anyone, like anyone that I actually care what they think that thinks negatively of me.
And I also
So who
think that
cares?
there's something to be said about, I think it was an episode of The Imperfects where they talked about the courage to be disliked.
Yeah.
Because I often think that even if someone I do respect dislikes me, if they're not being rude though, that's still okay, because not everyone, I'm not going to get along well with everyone.
Yes.
And like, there have been lots of people I work with before that I didn't necessarily get along well with, and they probably wouldn't have the nicest things to say about me.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't go and write about it online.
No, that is a whole other, even think of like the worst person that you know. I don't think they would even like. I think of the worst people that I know
Oh,
that are
I bitch
genuinely
about
evil.
her behind her back on my WhatsApp chat like a normal person.
Yes, like be normal, or like even like your like weirdest ex. Like that's what I'm thinking of. I'm like, you wouldn't even
No.
and you're a complete nutter. Like imagine the level you have to be spending your time, and these people are like dedicated. So it's pretty weird.
Scary.
Yeah, it's pretty weird in summary. But we knew they'd be mad about the Billy post. That was. It's very funny watching how weak and fragile they are. Like,
Hair,
see,
no.
they freak, and also like that photo. It's even that it was like a dream bush. It was an edited bush to be like, this is what I want, guys. It's slowly coming back from the laser. Da 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 da. Because it's quite prominent in the middle, but on the sides, it's not quite spreading. Which
Oh, and
I
that's
guess,
where you wanted it, though.
yeah,
didn't
it
you?
is where I wanted it, but I kind of wanted the really hot photo with the bush. So I was like, this is my
You
dream
might
in
get
theory.
there. That can
I
be
think I
goals
will.
for 2026.
Yeah, we're getting a few out here now. So we've got some spots.
Wish I could like lend you some really because
I
I
know.
gross just so easily.
Transplant.
Trevor has so many friends.
Oh, Trev, we love it.
You have curly hair.
Yes. Guilty, yes.
Funny story, so do I.
Really?
Yeah, but because it's so bleached, it's just fried.
Yeah,
It
that's what mine
doesn't-
was like when I was blonde. Yeah.
Aussie summer is awful for frizz, humidity. That's another reason. If I just let my hair towel dry, you would laugh.
But I should do it. I should come and do what I do in my hair to your hair. We
It
should see.
still wouldn't work though. I don't because
You
it's so
think?
fried.
Yeah, it's a
But
bleach.
tell us what your top tips or products are when it comes to having curly hair in summer, because a lot of us don't know what we're doing.
Okay, I think the biggest tip, I think you can get products of all price ranges that are really, really good. I recently did a collab with A Bit Hippie, which is an Australian brand, really, really good. I've also done one with Garnier, and I have been using Garnier for ages, the hair food. Chris Appleton, like the Color Wow,
Oh,
that's more
yes.
high end.
Mm.
I think the products, as long as you have a really good conditioner that you like with A Bit Hippie, I've been using it. I made my own setting spray with the conditioner. You just get like a glob of conditioner and put it in like a spray container, and just do a decent amount.
Mix it with water?
Yeah, with water.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah. And use that conditioner in the shower as like a co-wash. So I don't really shampoo my hair either. I shampoo it like once every 2 weeks, 3
It doesn't
weeks.
get dirty?
No, because I co-wash. So I get conditioner in my roots
Oh, yeah.
and rub it in. So it's really hydrated.
Oh,
and
that's
then
a
do
really good
mask.
tip.
And then when you get out, then you use that mask spray. So it's kind of like leaving a bit in there, but it's not globby in there. So
Yeah.
it then gets light and fluffy. So I think the biggest thing is, I think the biggest thing is stop dyeing your hair.
Mm.
Because once I stopped dyeing my hair, it was pretty easy to get it good. But I think if you're not going to do that, keeping it hydrated and using kind of consistent, simple products, I think it's very the curl, this and this and this, and this is silicone, this doesn't. I think just use a basic product. As long as there aren't silicones or sulfates, in my experience, it's good.
Yeah, it's not going to weigh it down then.
No, it's not. And it's also going to keep your curl pattern really nice. But I actually think summer is my best time for my hair. Summer's my favorite time for my hair. Winter sucks because it takes too long to dry.
Yeah.
Summer, because I haven't been
Do you
straightening
air
it.
dry?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
okay.
air dry.
Yeah.
So it's actually a dream for me in summer. But yeah, I think using one product consistently throughout, just like keeping it really simple and just getting it hydrated is the best way. And I've been plaiting it before bed as well, which I thought would ruin the curls.
But if you do it looser, it just sort
Yeah.
of and it stops you mushing around if you are a musher.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So I think protect it when you sleep and also use a lot of conditioning, hydrating stuff to get
Good
it nice
products.
and join. Yeah. I haven't dyed my hair, maybe 3 years.
God,
4 years.
healthy.
Yeah, it's grown so quickly
Mm.
and it's so much better and I'm so much happier. Even with my skin tone, I'm very much into natural hair colors.
Like the way with your eyes.
It's really good. Having it, and it's so much less stress, so much less money. I was paying
Oh, someone asked
$1,000 every
me.
6 weeks. I was like, sorry, $1,000. I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
out now. I'm out.
Someone asked me if being a blonde was expensive. I
Oh.
was like, yes.
Time as well. Because I used to
Time.
spend 6 hours and $1,000 every 6 weeks. Because if I had TV stuff, it had to be
It had to be fresh.
I
Yeah.
couldn't just let it go out. And then I was like, I actually can't do this anymore.
No.
It's wasting so much time,
So much money. I
and my
don't-
hair is brittle.
To
It's
be
shit.
fair, I do not spend that. I spend $300 every 2 months and it takes her 2 hours. But
That's
it's
good.
because I go to a ninja at her own house
Yeah.
and she like
and she knows what you want as well. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah. I don't go to any of those fancy salons, which are great, but they just take so long.
Yeah, they do.
I don't want to be there for 6 hours.
Yeah,
No,
sorry.
don't have time. Skincare. What
yeah.
do you love? What do you think's overrated?
Ooh. I actually am obsessed with, well, Dr. Spiller. Have you ever used that?
Yep.
Dr. Spiller. Love that, have an obsession. But I think, and that's high end, but then I think equally as good for a night cream is the CeraVe like a balm.
The
It's
advanced balm?
the advanced balm, the advanced repair balm.
It's so good.
My lip, I had a burn on my lip. I don't know what from. I know if it was like I got chili in a cracked lip or something, then it just expanded. It was for maybe 2 or 3 months. It was almost like a cold sore size on my lip, but it wasn't a cold sore. And I used that one night overnight and it fixed it. So the CeraVe,
It like if I get crusty under my nose after a cold,
yeah, no, it's
magic.
I just put it on my entire face before bed.
Are you dry?
Yeah, I'm pretty dry. Yeah. My entire face before bed, even like on my ears and my décolletage. And I think that's probably like one of my holy-grail products. And it's what?
Under
$11
$20.
or
Yeah,
something?
it's
Like
so affordable.
it's so amazing. But Dr. Spiller for higher end, but CeraVe basic stuff. I'm really reactive. My skin's really reactive. So any fragrances or anything, it really ruins my skin. So yeah.
And do you have like a pretty simple routine?
Yeah. And then I get skin
You don't
needling.
strike me as someone that's like, got my 21 step
No,
skincare
I used to be, but then I was breaking out if like I ran out of one because it was like this, maybe it's like this balance of pH on my skin was like relying on every single step.
Yes.
So it was like one change and it would just go crazy.
Once again, very expensive when it's that.
Yeah.
21 steps.
So-
no one.
Yeah,
Who's
so
got
I
the
get
time or money?
needling. So needling.
Huge fan of
I got
needling.
a facial owned by 2 gorgeous women.
We've had them on before.
They're amazing and they're so lovely. And it's like the needling has been incredible. And laser, and I've been doing the Salmon Sperm.
Oh, you did the jizz.
I did the jizz on my face. Yeah.
So you love skin needling. Also huge fan. I had awful acne in my 20s.
Really?
Skin needling.
Your skin's beautiful.
Thank you. Skin needling.
Wow, it's incredible. It's so good.
Like the only thing that ever cleared it up properly.
I love it. The pain is gnarly when
I
I
don't
do the.
even find it that bad.
See, when I have a period, it's so bad. But usually it's okay. But when they put the acid on afterwards, because I get an acid thing after.
Oh, yeah, that would burn a bit. Ouch. Are you Freddy Krueger afterwards?
Yeah, a little bit. But it's fine.
It's okay.
all
I've
worth
gone
it.
out for dinner though afterwards. I'm like, I don't care. I just had a facial treatment.
Yeah. I look
Whatever.
really flushed and gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know that I'm going to look really hot tomorrow. Finally, what is the best tip or product you've picked up makeup edition? Because you've had your makeup done by incredible people.
So many times. Yeah. I think the one that I use the most, and it's probably pretty obvious, but it's using the same color on your, like the same product, like a lipstick on your lips, cheeks, and eyes.
That's not obvious. I think
it
you're
not?
the first person that's ever said that.
Really?
Yeah. I completely agree with you. It is so beautiful.
It's
you know,
so easy.
Have you
and
ever
so
done like
gorge.
a plum?
No, but I should.
A plum on you?
Ah.
Please try it.
And then just a little
wash,
dab on
a wash on the eye,
wash.
a wash on the cheek, and then a lip.
Yeah.
I honestly think that would be iconic on you.
That's a really good idea.
Because against the blue and then the contrast of the hair, gorgeous.
Oh, thank you. Wow, new
So
idea.
welcome. So
But yeah,
welcome.
use one product because a lot of makeup artists do that on TV to make it look cohesive.
And
just like
you don't really know what's going
natural.
on, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, and it's all the same texture as well. Like
Exactly.
it just looks like, yeah, not too natural, but it's really beautiful. And then like when I travel, I'll just take like one
product,
lipstick
yeah.
and then foundation, like a little tiny bag. Because I can just, if I get desperado, I can just use that like for a
Everywhere.
beach holiday or whatever.
Yeah. Thank you, Abby.
Thank you.
We appreciate having
gorge.
you.